upon a time, there was a queen who wanted a baby so badly that she would do anything to have that baby. And one day she was blessed enough to have a baby girl. She was so excited about this wonderful miracle that she decided to have a grand party. And she invited all of the fairy princesses from all over the land. Each fairy princess arrived and bowed to the queen and then stood on the carpet that was specially laid out just for their fairy feet. The fairies were so excited, they decided to make a wonderful wish for the princess. And so, each one at a time, waved their wand over the fairy princess's head. First, ladies, please go to the carpet square first. One at a time they came over. First, it was Fairy Princess Nina. Fairy Princess Nina fluttered over across the castle, and she waved her wand over the baby's head. She waved her wand and she made a special wish for the baby. When the baby grew up, the princess would be what, Fairy Princess Nina? What will we wish for her? Well, she's just a baby now. What do you think? Like, she should be brave or kind or smart or... Smart. She said, you will be smart. And she waved her wand over the baby's head. And then she fluttered back to the carpet. Next came Fairy Princess Delaney. She fluttered across. She waved her wand over the baby's head and said, you will be... And what should the princess be? Smart. And then she fluttered back. Then Fairy Princess Addison G. She fluttered across. She waved her wand over the baby's head. And then she made a wonderful wish. She wished that the fairy princess would be... You will be brave. And she fluttered back to her. Then Fairy Princess Lucy flew across the castle. And she waved her wand over the fairy princess, and she decided the princess should be what? Kind and brave. Then Fairy Princess Kate fluttered across. Fairy Princess Kate fluttered across, and she waved her wand over the baby's head.
Katie, it's your turn.
And she wished for the princess to be what?
Brave.
And just as Fairy Princess Addison was about to go, all of a sudden, there was a loud noise. And there was lightning that flashed. And the 13th fairy ran out and she said, what a lovely party. And then she said, I have a wish for the baby. Because I wasn't invited. She will be all of the things that you wished for her. But on her 16th birthday.
But on
And she flew away. Well, all of the fairy princesses were so upset. The queen went, "No, my baby." And the fairy princesses all said, "Oh no." But the last fairy princess Addison, she flew over to the baby. And she waved her wand over the baby. She said, "The 13th fairy's magic is powerful. The 13th fairy's magic. I cannot completely change it. She will prick her finger on a spindle. But she will not die. She will only sleep until she feels the look of true love." The fairies were all very worried about the princess, and so they bowed to the queen and said, "Thank you for inviting us." And then they flew back to their fairy land. Well, the queen was very worried, and so she had every single spinning wheel in the kingdom destroyed. But that was not enough. And the years passed. And as the years passed, the child did become brave and smart and beautiful and all the things that the fairies had wished for her. And on her day of her 16th birthday, she awoke, stretched and yawned, and leapt out of bed. She got her crown on. And she sat down beside her mother. She said, "Mother, I can't wait. When is my birthday party going to begin?" Her mother, the queen, said, "Now, darling, you must be patient." And then she said, "Go play in the garden until it is time for your party." The princess bowed to her mother and said, "Yes, ma'am." She went through the castle and ended up in the garden. She played for a while in the garden. She listened to the birds sing, and then she became very bored. So she went exploring through the castle. She tiptoed past her mother and found a secret door. When she found the door, there was a beautiful fairy sitting in a strange room. The princess walked up to the fairy. And the fairy was moving her hands in a circle. It was unlike anything. The princess said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I'm spinning, my dear." The princess said, "May I try?" And the fairy said, "Oh,